Hello and so welcome to another episode in this video series. We are checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Game Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look into the last Cluck dungeon crawler, or Cluckborn, the Dungeon Nugget, by Krishnamohan Yagneswaran. Sorry if I butchered the name. Yeah, we will look into the description and into the game in just a bit. Let me remind you of the playlist, which you will find linked down in the video description, which contains all the videos of the games I've covered so far, and also a pilot episode, which you can, which will explain what a dungeon crawler is, what a game jam is, and the specific rules for this game jam. So make sure to have watched that before continuing with this video. There might, so this is the last regular game I'm checking out. There might be a couple of more not regular games, like if they were finished after the jam or something like that. So there might be something more coming in this playlist, but I can't promise that. Also, there might be something on my separate gaming layer channel, for example, a summary or highlights of this Dungeoncrawler Game Jam. So also make sure to check out that channel. I will link that in the last overview of YouTube in this tab thingy. So yeah, with that said, let's have a look into the last Cluck dungeon crawler, Cluckborn, the Dungeon Nugget, inspired by classics like Dungeon Master, Eye of the Beholder and Legend of Grimrock, but with more feathers and less sanity. Plot: legends tell of an ancient bird, the Cluckborn, a divine chicken so powerful it was locked away in the deepest dungeon. Why? Nobody knows, but it probably involved eggs and existential crises. Centuries later, a dusty prophecy emerges. He who finds the chicken shall unlock the path to Yolk enlightenment. You, a newbie dungeon explorer with a rusty sword and zero sense of direction, get dropped into this cursed grid-based labyrinth. Expect traps, undead guards, cultists who really like feathers, and puzzles that will make your brain scramble. Will you save the Cluckborn, or just become another batch of dungeon nuggets? Alright, so controls, WSD. Okay, so A and D is turning. We do not have strafing. Okay, mouse left click is attack. Show those cultists who's boss. Turn 90 degrees, no pirouettes here. We will see if there's a continuous turn. Gameplay features: classic tile-based movement, one precise step at a time, puzzle solving, flex those brain muscles, or just Google the answers. Mystery: who put that trap there? What's that creepy feather doing there? Physics-based obstacles, because even chickens respect laws of physics. If you enjoy your dungeon adventure or your chicken cooked just right, please rate and comment below. Your feedback fuels my caffeine addiction. Alright. Dungeon donations, not dungeons, donations. Support the madness, get behind the scenes access, or just buy me a coffee. Alright. This link is broken. And disclaimer, the Linux version is untested, built straight from Unity's magic wand. If it explodes or summons demons, please send feedback instead of holy water. Alright, so I downloaded the Windows version already. And yeah, with that, let's look into Cluckborn, the Dungeon Nugget, or the last Cluck dungeon crawler by Krishnamohan Yagneswaran. And here we are in the game. Krishnamohan Yagneswaran game. The last Cluck. Alright, let's start. In the age of scales and feathers, where magic roamed freely and chickens crossed roads with purpose, one bird rose above them all. His name was Cluckborn. Banished for being too powerful and weirdly self-aware, Cluckborn was sealed in the great dungeons of Yolk. Yes, the dungeon is literally named after an egg pun. Deal with it. Only a brave soul may navigate the twisted tiles of doom, battle foul beasts, and find the chicken of destiny. Wait, so I just gotta find a chicken in a dungeon? That's it? Yes, mortal, find the chicken, claim the glory, and maybe golden, maybe a golden egg or two. Okay, but like, is it a normal chicken or... Silence! The Cluckborn awaits. Now descend, foolish one. This is definitely the weirdest internship I've ever taken. Thus begins our excellent journey. Will you crack under pressure? Or rise with the rooster of destiny? We will see. Reads. Reads? Reads. This game is tile-based movement. I hope so. Means one per tile. WSD to move. Left click to attack enemy if you are near them. Items can be collected by just collide with it or touch it. Alright, this game is created for DungeonCrawler Jam 2025. Have puzzle mechanics, mystery genre, physics obstacle, added chickens. A Krishnamohan Yagneswaran game. Alright, now let's go. Alright, that looks interesting. So we have health and stamina here. We have our experience level. With a bar we can slide left and right. I guess it's just fail to disable. Then we have, I don't know what. And we have damage 12. And we have a lock, tile-based FPS ready. WS to move, AD to rotate, left mouse button to attack. Okay. Fast. Oh, yeah, fast turning, but very slow movement forward. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's go there first. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The movement is so slow. Moving forward, moving backward. And this is apparently not fully on the tile. Enemy rage, click to attack. Okay. Moving forward. So this thing was a stamina. Okay. This thing, these doors here are enemies apparently. So yeah, let's talk about perspective and movement. So regarding perspective, I can't really say anything because there are no walls to orient yourself with. Yeah, I really can't say anything without having some points here or some idea about. I mean, this is. Yeah, okay. So if this is the next tile already, we should be able. Usually the camera would be different and the next tile should be about that. I mean, I can put in the Legend of Grimrock thing, right? I mean, this doesn't really match up. But I'm also not... I think I'm actually on this tile, so I'm not quite sure. I won't say anything about the perspective here. I mean, it is a problem that this corridor here does not line up with the tiles you're moving on. So you can either decide to go that way, and apparently that works, or decide to go that way, which looks the same, but apparently that's just around the edge and does not work. So that's a problem. And this one killed us. Okay, so apparently this one is an easier target. Or this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and the bigger problem, even to the perspective, and well, maybe this is bigger problem with not perfectly aligning to the grid here. But the movement is also problematic because it does not queue up, and it also does not continue movement. So if I go forward and turn right, or if I go forward and turn right away, it doesn't do anything. If I go forward and hold the right button, it also doesn't do anything, meaning each time I need to wait until the animation is fully played out. The turning speed is fine, the movement forward speed is much too slow. Alright, we have 50 XP. This thing is killing us, so we will not get to that yet. And this is an enemy, right? Oh, maybe not. Is this just something we need to push aside? Moving forward. I don't know what this thing... Ah, no, this was a heal. Okay. Let's kill this thing here. Defeated. Yeah, it's a bit basic, right? The combat here and the enemy textures. Also, while we do have some nice music, well, it does repeat itself quickly. We do not have any sound effects. And we are level 2. And we have 190 health. So, yeah, this again. Okay, this works. Defeated. I'm not sure what I'm actually supposed to do here. I mean, I'm killing everything now, but let's see. We have full stamina. There's the chicken. Maybe we just need to kill everything and then we are strong enough to fight these to get to the chicken or something. Let's go for one further. Yeah. Nothing is happening. I can't click on it. Yeah, and no matter where I go now, maybe I'm dead, I don't know. But I'm stuck. Either way. Okay. Let's restart the game and try again. Okay. Starts. Nah, I need to wait. I need to wait for all the stuff to... No, I can shortcut this a bit. Maybe not. Huh. I don't know. No. Well... Yeah, with each restart doing this again, that can be annoying if we get stuck again. I mean, if we die, apparently we just respawn and need to redo the level. Silence! And more texts. And more texts. Left click to attack enemy. Items can be collected by just collide. To have puzzle mechanics. I didn't see any puzzle mechanics yet, besides of pushing this thing from the okay, let's go there first. Besides of this ball or whatnot, like this. Also, what was this door about, or whatever that was? I don't know what that was. This is hit points. This one killed us. I will go to this door right away, or whatever that is, an enemy, whatever. And see if we can fight it, or if we get stuck right away, because then I also don't need to do the other stuff. I mean, I can't click on it to do anything. I can still turn. And at that point I cannot turn anymore. Okay, let me, because now I would also need to restart the game again. Let me check in the comments if I find anything. And after some clicking, we are almost back in the game. So I read the comments and apparently it is beatable. But maybe we should just skip this one area. Maybe that's possible, I don't know. But we can try to level up with the other stuff and then go, yeah, and then go there. So let's do this again. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Maybe that's a door or something, because that's not an enemy. This is an enemy for some reason. Okay, we get this, whatever that was. And back to 100. And now we turn to the left. Yeah, I mean, you can see the tile we're standing on is completely invisible here, so I mean, it's not even the tile because it doesn't quite match that. So this is a heal. I'm not going to use that just yet. And instead, we will just go forward. And this is a new enemy. Ghost. So we have 2 more enemies, I guess. If these are enemies. Defeated. And that way we can get to level 3. Possibly. Maybe. This is a bit critical here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now let's move back and collect that thing, whatever that is. But we are level 3. Yeah, the movement is really painful. Okay. I don't know what this is doing. Maybe I didn't check the damage. Maybe this increased. But we didn't get any XP. Maybe this was also a key or something. I don't know. Anyways, this will make us stuck. There also doesn't seem to be anything, so maybe that's a good thing. And this thing here is an enemy, right? And it's defeated. Yeah, no idea what that is. Maybe that's a key or something. And there's the chicken, our target. Probably. And so, with feathers ruffled, yolks splattered, and every cluck accounted for, the great dungeon has been conquered. You faced beak and blade, trap and talon, and yet you never chickened out. You have done the impossible. You have brought peace to the coopdom once more. The cluckening is over. Now go, warrior of the yolk. May your axe always be sunny side up. The legend ends for now. Thanks for playing. Game developed and clucked to perfection by Krishnamohan Yagneswaran. Yeah, I mean, we have to talk about the perfection a bit. So, I mean, overall, yeah, I mean, this is the first issue, right? That you cannot speed it up. So, let me quickly skip this one by just cutting it out for you. Yeah, regarding the mystery and physics and puzzles, I didn't see too much. Maybe that was not finished in time. So, points of improvement. I think the first thing which would be important to change is that the level layout adheres to the grid, because this is already an issue if I can just go there and fall out of the level. This is right in between two tiles, and that should not exist. The turning speed is fine. The movement forward speed is much too slow, so that should be adjusted. And you should also be able to either queue up commands. So if I press W and D, WD, 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 then it should still do the turn, because otherwise it feels like it's always ignoring my commands. You basically have to wait until the execution of the previous command is finished. You could alternatively, instead of queuing up, you could also constantly check if a button is pressed. So if I go forward and turn D and hold D, then it should still check the D button and then turn after the movement is finished. Yeah, so these are like the major technical dungeon crawler related things, and then of course the rest with the game balance or this bug here, that's something else, right? But it's nice that, I mean, we were able to just circumvent that and still being able to finish the game. So yeah, that has been the last Cluck dungeon crawler by Krishnamohan Yagneswaran. And if you want to check out the game yourself, you will find a link down in the video description to the itch.io page, and there you can download the game for free as all the games in the jam. And yeah, you will also find a playlist in the video description to all the games I've covered in this game jam, all the videos I did. And yeah, there might be, so this is, as I mentioned in the beginning, this is the last regular entry I'm going to, I did check, and there might be a couple more entries in this playlist, a couple more games I will look into, but we will see, no guarantees on that. So either way, you can have a look into the playlist if you didn't do already, or of course you can also subscribe to the channel. I guess that next year I will also have another look into Game Jam games, and there might also be something in between some other games I'm checking out. But this is then just on and off, basically here and there, one video or so, and not as regular as in the past months. You can also check out my Kordanor's Gaming Lair channel. That's my channel where I put my more polished videos, which are like heavily scripted reviews and so on, and lots of effort is going into these videos. Often it's like hundreds of hours into just one video. So yeah, make sure to check these out or look into this channel if you haven't already. And this is also, if I do a highlights video or something regarding the Game Jam, this will also appear on that Gaming Lair channel. And if you happen to understand German, you might also want to check out my German channels. So there's Kordanor's Reviews, which is basically a mirrored channel to Kordanor's Gaming Lair, so it makes not really much sense to watch both channels, only the one in the language you prefer. And then there's also just a Kordanor as channel name, which is my main channel, basically my Let's Play channel with daily videos, but not just Dungeon Crawler. So if you're interested in that, you will find them in the, I think, linked YouTube channels section, or just search on YouTube for Kordanor. Yeah, and with that, thanks for watching this video series. Thanks for all the developers for contributing the games to the Game Jam. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking through all these videos. If you did so, or maybe you just checked out a couple of videos, all fine. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again, well, next time in another video somewhere at some time. So thanks and bye bye.